Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery in Elmore, Ohio is a proud sponsor of Northwest Ohio Athletics. Our spacious greenhouse area has what you need for your outdoor beautification projects. With great specials and those hard-to-find plants, shrubs, and trees, Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery takes the guesswork out of planning and maintaining your favorite garden and more. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery. Call them today, 419-862-3596. Blackberry Corner, on the corner of 579 and Elliston Road, is a proud sponsor of Genoa football. It has the best burgers, chicken, and pizza. You know the pizza. Everyone knows the pizza. Blackberry Corner also has charbroiled pork ribs and Jim's famous chicken dinners. Whether it's appetizers, pizza, or a full dinner, the great folks at Blackberry Corner can help fill you up and save you money. Stop out to Blackberry Corners on the corner of State Route 579 and Elliston Road for a meal or just a snack.
Hey, it's Bob Francer. You're cleaned up and ready to go? Then let's talk about Brandywine, the only all-inclusive private country club in Northwest Ohio. You know, people are always taking all-inclusive vacations to save money. Well, at Brandywine, you're on a constant all-inclusive vacation. Unlimited golf, kart, pool, fitness, and all the social events, including the amazing pool parties. It's so refreshing to play a private club where there's no surprises. The new Brandywine Country Club, featuring 18 holes of Arthur Hills Design Championship golf on a layout that is spectacular. Par 72 now, 3 par 5s on the front 9, total yardage of 66.39. A challenge for great golfers, but fun and playable for the rest of us too. And one of the best things about joining the all-inclusive private Brandywine Club is that you never have to wait for leagues to get out of your way, because there's only one league at Brandywine, yours. And don't forget about the amazing restaurant. Champions Bar and Grill reopened in the summer of last year and is now open to the public. Call 419-865-2393 for all the details. And if you join by May 31st, they'll waive the initiation fee. Join me on the course and at the club this year at the all-new, all-inclusive Brandywine Country Club.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
Tires play an important role in your vehicle's handling, comfort, and fuel efficiency. So when it comes to maintaining them, you need a name you can trust. At Dan R's Automotive, our expert staff will help you find the perfect tires to keep your vehicle at peak performance. We have a huge selection of top brand tires for you to choose from. Having issues with your tires? We'll diagnose the problem and get you back on the road. Visit Dan R's Automotive today for tires from a name you can trust.
On behalf of the Board of Education and Administration of Eastwood High School, we'd like to welcome you to today's Northern Buckeye Conference Varsity Girls Volleyball Contest featuring Genoa High School and Eastwood High School. In order to make this contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. At this time, please welcome today's officials, Mr. Stephen Agler and Mr. Jared Mallett. To honor America, would you please rise, and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. And now let's meet the players. First for Genoa High School. Number 0, Amanda Tukolsky. Number 1, Colleen Traver. Number 2, Sydney Getz. Number 3, Grace Perry. Number 5, Sasha Roberts. Number 6, Alexis Breyer. Number 7, Sam DeVerna. Number 8, Olivia DeVerna. Number 9, Sydney McDonald. And number 10, Carolyn Lutz. The Comets are coached by Jillian Young. And now, here's the lineup for your Eastwood Lady Eagles. Number 1, Paige Contras. Number 2, Bailey Ramlow. Number 3, Carly Caulfield. Number 4, Ashley Hoodley. Number 5, Anna Ramlow. Number 6, Brenna Menner. Number 7, Carly Lampierre. Number 8, Alyssa Ray. Number 9, Kara Spahn. Number 10, Kyra Contras. Number 11, Alyssa Hudelbrink. Number 12, Sheridan Sherman. Number 13, Bailey Weaver. Number 14, Mia Stevenson. And number 15, Olivia Schrader. These are coached by Jeff Beck and assisted by Jamie Babcock and Jen Juergens. Good luck to both teams this evening.
And we welcome you here to Eastwood High School. Good evening, Mike Jamison along with Josh Harris and Jay Williams doing our camera tonight. Live volleyball action on the Toledo Sports Network. And Josh, we had Genoa just a week ago, and what are your thoughts about tonight?
Well, tonight it's near the end of the season. We only have 2 games left. So they're playing with their hearts right now.
Right.
Eastwood, they're sitting 3rd right now in the conference. They shouldn't sit back, though. Genoa is a tough team, and they're going to be playing to the end.
So proud to bring this to you here tonight. Here, I'm going to turn some stuff up here, so I think that's what we need.
Woohoo!
You hear a little better now?
I can hear a little bit better.
I can only hear out of one side, but it's kind of cool. And big week. We got the Genoa Rossford football game Friday night. And Thursday night, Lake takes on Eastwood at Lake. That should be an interesting matchup, too.
For the Genoa Rossford game, Mike has been gracious enough to give me the night off.
You're enjoying that, huh?
Yes, a brand new kid, and going to get some special quality time on the weekends with her since I know my wife's always hated Friday nights. I don't know why. She hates when I work them. But, hey, we get one night together, and we're going to probably go out and enjoy a nice dinner or something, or spend my life savings on a new truck.
I think you better take your wife out. She'll like that a lot more.
I bet she'll like it if I take her out. And good says Genoa, they won the tosses. Lutz serving. Just get it over the net. Eastwood, opportunity here from the far side, through the blocks and down. Good job there by Contras.
we've been able to see some major hits up at the net this year, and from both of these teams.
That one just over the block. Opportunity to soft side, hit the block. Still alive on the Genoa side. Just touched her. Oh, as it hits the top of the net, and 4 hits. And that's going to put Eastwood up 2-0 early in this one.
That normally is a point when it's 4 hits, right?
Yeah, there's a point somewhere.
You know, I ketchup, mustard, whatever, right?
Oh, that's a bad set. No one was ready for that. Here's one on the far side going and touching it down the line.
Nice.
And good. Great job there. I think that was Spawn. It was senior night tonight, and so a bunch of seniors got honored and saw some tears because it's their last volleyball game at home.
Boy, them are some good serves.
Oh, yeah. Over the block and long.
Boy,
Eastwood rolling.
Yeah, they're having a good show so far.
It's great. It's with every point that Eastwood scores, their entire bench gets up and into it. They're very supportive here. Another good serve by the pairs.
Wow.
That was a Mike Jameson ace. He's going to miss those. We're going to go a whole year without talking about volleyball.
Yeah. No, I won't, because basketball will be here. So you know what happens when basketball starts.
You fall to the floor?
Well, probably will.
You're coming up on a year anniversary, aren't you, of your big fall?
I'll I
was going to sail a little bit wide.
I'll actually be down in Kentucky that week. Or
What
that
you
day.
What you got going on down there?
My family lives down there, so I'm going to head down there to enjoy some family time.
Nice. We all need the family. Ooh, that was blocked in that nice.
Nice recovery from Eastwood.
Again, and this time gets through the block and gets the kill. Contras just tearing it up. A little warm in here today, Mike. It's not October weather at all. It's like 80 some odd degrees outside and about 110 right here at this desk. Nice serve. Contras with the ace.
7-1 to start this contest. Incredible.
Float serve.
We're going to do everything in our power to get in some sectional matchups here in a week.
Just tried digging that up, but did not get high enough. Yeah, it'd be great to bring some sectional action to you guys, especially if you do some traveling. Blocked to the net by Genoa. Through the block. They do get back. Short side. Blocked to the net. Still alive. Touchback over. Eastwood preparing. Far side off the block and could not dig that up. Olivia DeVerna sprawled out, but couldn't get under it.
Great volley there, though. Great volley. It's just that I think Eastwood's timing it a little better than Genoa is right now.
Ooh, good sir. That dropped at the end. Send it back over. Opportunity. Eastwood blocked down. Still alive. Blocked again. This time she says nope. You will hear that name, Roberts, a number of times tonight.
Sasha Roberts.
Sam DeVerna on the serve.
Wow, cross court.
Nicely. Wow, gets over on top of the Eastwood side. Just touched over. Opportunity for Genoa to set up. Short serve. And...
oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Perfect. Dug up, but no. Couldn't get high enough. That thing rolled down the net and just found its way to another Eastwood point. Substitution. Caulfield in for Eastwood. That looks long, and it is.
Way out.
Just got into the game, and just the nerves got to her a little bit.
Just a bit.
Ooh, that serve is, right at us.
Oh,
Good save.
I'm impressed.
Usually that ends up in $10,000 worth of equipment damage.
Or we say it's $10,000 in equipment.
Insurance purposes.
There is no $10,000, Sydney.
I'd like to think that thing inside your chest is worth $10,000.
Oh, yeah, well, that pacemaker is. Yeah, that's a whole different beast. Well, I think that one would have been out, too.
It's down the line. The save is going to be up at the net. Touched over on two.
Oh.
Genoa not ready for it. As Eastwood rolling 11-4 in this first set. Nice play. And Genoa was just backed up on their heels.
They weren't awake on that one.
There's a good serve. Touched over as they tried catching Eastwood sleeping. Battle at the net. Still on the Eastwood side. Bumped over. Another short set. And off the deflection and out. And that's going to be a point for Genoa. Genoa's still in this game. Long way to go.
First set.
Another quick set, and that one's going to go for the kill.
Wow.
Boodle getting up and putting it down.
Yeah, those are brutal.
Ooh, nice serve. That drops at the end. Short side, looking for the corner, still alive. It may have been going out, but Eastwood decides to play. Genoa having just touched that back over. Opportunity for Eastwood, short side, and back cross court, and good. Nice movement there, girls.
Well, so far what they've been able to do is basically play the corners, play whatever they want, and Genoa's got to step it up. They're playing defensive volleyball right now, and you just can't do that, especially not with a team like Eastwood.
That's going to be just a little bit long. Right idea, though, going back corner. And it looks like we're going to get our first timeout. 14-5 Eastwood on top in this first set. Be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Greenhouse and Nursery in Elmore, Ohio is a proud sponsor of Northwest Ohio Athletics. Our spacious greenhouse area has what you need for your outdoor beautification projects. With great specials and those hard-to-find plants, shrubs, and trees, Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery takes the guesswork out of planning and maintaining your favorite garden and more. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery. Call them today, 419-862-3596.
Welcome back to Eastwood. They're up 14-5 over visiting Genoa Comets. Second to last game of the regular season. Short set and a little off the mark. Back set. Off the block, still alive on on Eastwood side, excuse me. So they have to push it back. Oh, and not ready again. Gets tried to save that, but ended up pushing it out of bounds. Served by Eastwood's libero. Good serve, too. That was Ramwell. Through the block. Dumped over on two. And
yeah, double hit.
yeah, looks like we got a double hit. Good call. You're starting to catch on, Mike. I don't know what you were doing when I was gone for that week.
Holding my own, man. I just let Pat Eakin do most of the work.
I think it's hilarious that all of you can mimic each other.
Because we've been around each other too long. That's scary. Oh, wow, that's just some great work right there. Moving the ball around both sides.
That was great. Can they get it? Oh! No. Nice effort there by Ramlow as she tried keeping that alive, but just couldn't get the third hit to get it back across. And
let's face it, both of these programs are young. Last year, Eastwood was just awesome with their seniors. Lost a lot, but they've really been able to put it together. Same thing with Genoa. Genoa's really young, too.
that means you'll be seeing a lot of these same names throughout the next year or so.
Yeah. I don't think we're going anywhere.
Let's hope not.
We've been asked to do soccer, though.
Well,
so I'm just
what do you
warning you. Just warning you. That's what we're going to have to do is we're talking to Genoa already. Eastwood, I think, has got it set up for us. That's out. But we need to get internet out at the field areas.
right.
And if we can do that, we'll be all right. I got to get versed on soccer, though. You know, I'm old school. Oh, nice.
Well, you don't have to call it football.
Football.
At 17-8.
Very,
Eastwood on
very
top.
good. I do not have to talk like this. When we do soccer.
And back to volleyball. Here's Contreras getting ready for the serve. There's a floater.
Anytime you want me to stop, I will.
I thought I just did. That's going to go over top the block that time.
You know, I didn't think about that, though, soccer. I get to say that.
No, you don't.
Nice.
That's trademarked.
Score!
Now you can say that. Oh, that's going to end up going off a Ramlow and out of bounds. And Genoa, 9 points, trailing behind Eastwood by just about 8. Got a little bit to make up here. And that ball was alive into the non-student section over there along the doors.
Actually, it almost hit Jeff Hill, athletic director. Did a nice job moving that ball.
Every one of these Eastwood girls can serve it up.
There you go.
I believe that was Roberts with the kill. Just hitting double digits. Still trailing by 8. Going to put it in the hands of Sam DeVerna. Short side. Blocked at the net. Still alive on Genoa. Battle at the net. As it looks like, yes,
wow.
Genoa winning it. As they found the open corner and took advantage of it. Ooh, that's going to be short into the net. Saw that coming from about 30 feet away. Here comes the serve. And a good one.
That's Moes.
Yep. Caulfield finding the hole in the defensive setup of Genoa. This time she goes a little long, and they were expecting short. She moved up and couldn't get her hands in the right position, and pushing it right to the ground.
It's kind of looking like Genoa's like a half step off tonight, you know? And not getting to where they need to get at the right time.
That one's in. It's a little confusion about who was going to cheer, but
No, that was out.
Well, now we're going to have a little talk.
We've got to confer. Normally, when they confer after the points are on the board, they flip it.
Normally. And they do.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It was originally Genoa.
No, because they put the points are still the same.
Yeah, they
22-11.
did. Yeah, but the original call was actually for Genoa. They said, because they said that was in. This guy, the line judge, said in.
Oh, I got you. But it was out.
And here we go. As they just get that over the net. And again, just Genoa sleeping today. Eastwood just rolling through this game.
Interesting.
Down in front. As we can't see a thing. And blocked by the net. We have some of the students around here trying to talk to one of the coaches and forget that there's announcers here.
We are forgetful kind of people, though.
You may be able to call that soccer. Oh, as that hit off the speaker and actually probably made it easier for Eastwood to return that ball.
Yeah.
There's a
no.
Just it was deflected and Karakontras just couldn't get underneath it.
And once it hits your face, 9 times out of 10, it's over, right?
Yes, normally. That's usually when the conversation ends between me and my wife. That's a good kill.
One of these days, she's going to get you.
Oh, she already has twice.
I'm sure.
It's usually because of something that came out of my mouth.
Uh-huh.
It's 24-13, Eastwood on top, looking for the finisher, and got it. And a Ramlow. And that's going to take us to the end of the first set. Eastwood up 1-0 here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Planned and planned. Each moment of your special day to be perfect. On the winning team at
Tires play an important role in your vehicle's handling, comfort, and fuel efficiency. So when it comes to maintaining them, you need a name you can trust. At Dan R's Automotive, our expert staff will help you find the perfect tires to keep your vehicle at peak performance. We have a huge selection of top brand tires for you to choose from. Having issues with your tires? We'll diagnose the problem and get you back on the road. Visit Dan R's Automotive today for tires from a name you can trust.
If you're looking for fantastic Italian food along with old world hospitality and family traditions, DiStasio's is your place. Located in Elmore, Ohio, Coach Mike DiStasio and his family have become a fast favorite with pizza, lasagna, and other great old world Italian dishes. Stop out today or call them at 419-862-0404. DiStasio's, 351 Rice Street in Elmore, Ohio.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284.
And welcome back to Eastwood as Eastwood took a 25-13 win in the first set, putting them up 1-0. Special thanks also to Mean Sid of Toledo for all they've done for my dog, who's still a pup and still a little bit of a heathen, but he's a little bit more controllable now, which is all we really ask out of him. If you're looking to have your dog trained, call Kristen, Michelle, or Lindsay at Mean Sid of Toledo, 419-666-3647, and they'll hook you up.
You know, it's kind of funny. I have a friend of mine, and she has her pit bulls, grandsons crit bowl and blah, blah, blah. Today, yeah, and I went over there today, and that dog is just not ferocious, but he just doesn't stop, you know? Kind of like my dog, you know, Marley.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always good to make sure you can get them dogs in good, you know, so they're doing well for you that way.
Absolutely. As we are back to action in the second set. As Ollie's going over the blocks, and that's a little bit long, and Eastwood takes an early 1-0 lead.
Did you just call him Acewood?
No.
Oh, you could. I'm saying that's a great nickname for Acewood.
That'd be a Mike Jamison name.
Yeah, that would be one of my faux pas.
Over the block again. Back set and down through the block.
Wow.
Perfect hit as it goes directly in between the two blockers' hands. And
That shouldn't be there, right?
no,
I mean, that shot should.
They shouldn't be even over a ball difference.
Gotcha.
It's just Eastwood's moving the ball very well, keeping Genoa on their heels. You'll see as a not this one, but you'll see when they get to set up, they'll set up from one side and set it to the other side, and it moves the defenders. So they don't know where it's going to go. If you can move the defenders, you have a better chance of creating a gap in between your blockers.
Gotcha.
You'll see they're going to push this one back. And see how they all had to move left?
Oh.
And it's going to be a little long.
Tied this ball game back up.
We got a pressure cooker here. This one is a long way from being done. Oh, another good serve. And Genoa with their first lead this entire evening.
That's how quickly things can change in this. You know?
Mm-hmm. And that's another good serve. They're moving them again. That was off of a block. And good job by Eastwood to get up there and block that down. As that was, if I get the net can get out of my way.
I hate when the net's in the way.
Oh, yeah.
Darn nets.
That was Ray, one of the feature seniors for the night.
I say we get rid of the net and put like a laser beam there, and every time you touch the net, it burns you. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Well, you'd get more injuries than you'd like in this sport.
Yeah. It'd be, I'll tell you what, you get a lot of people watching it.
That's all I'll tell you. Anytime you can just use that net to your advantage, you do it. You just can't really.
I would assume in practice, that's what you should just practice for 3 hours.
But you can't
right?
because you don't know how it's going to fall off the net. But when it
but
hits
if it was
the net,
a
falls
laser
over.
beam,
if it was a laser beam, apparently the ball would pop.
Yeah, it would blow up, and they would have to.
But the net's still playable.
I'm just thinking that would just make the game a whole different beast.
I think we'd have to call it a different sport. So, more like don't get killed ball.
Laser ball. It smelled a little weird in here. Human flesh burning.
Wow. Afterwards, we're going to have a cookout.
Barbecue.
Oh, another good kill as Roberts gets up and down. Taking advantage of a miss hit by Eastwood, and they're still up 5-4.
Barbecue ball.
Barbecue ball. So you'd have to have the ball like made of like rump roast or something?
Sure. Pigskin.
Oh, another good block by Roberts. Let's see if she gets back. That's going over top, and they couldn't handle that one. It's deflected out off of Trevor. We got a whistle. Let's see what happened. Unfortunately, in volleyball, if the ball goes in the stands, you cannot keep it.
Not like the good old days, huh?
Nope. That's how I got all the volleyballs in my house. Another good serve.
You see that thing curve?
Oh, yeah. Knuckles, you just don't know where it's going to go.
Even if Cleveland could have done that in baseball.
Yeah, it's just too bad that their season's over. They were looking good when I turned it on. I think I jinxed them because as soon as I turned it on, all of a sudden Houston went on a huge roll.
That's why I don't watch Miami Dolphins anymore. I'm the one who ruined the Patriots game.
Eastwood trying to catch a nap, and they were not this time. Back set, try to get a move. Blocked, and they are working together this time. Apparently, their coaching staff must have heard me or something because they're getting up there and blocking these down.
That's got to be what it was. I'm sure we're on the loudspeakers.
The pairs.
In Glasgow, Switzerland.
Oh, that one is mishandled by Genoa as that travels into the stands.
Gotta admit, I like this fan behind us. This is nice.
Oh, would you look at that? Well, Toledo Sports Network has a fan.
Yes. One fan.
That's off the block, and no, could not dig that up as Tukalski hits the floor. And
New ball game, 7-all. Hey, don't forget, Saturday mornings, we are on 106.5 ESPN Ticket from 8 to 10, and then at 11 o'clock, till 11 o'clock, Steve Taylor is on doing his thing, and if you get a chance, check us out Saturday mornings. It's a good time.
And by we, he does not mean me. He does not allow me on that show.
No, but you'd be invited if you want to come in. We'll let you. But you got a baby, so I don't expect you.
We can talk about that. I hear the material is pretty interesting. It never goes in the same direction as you plan.
It's the Seinfeld of sports radio. we talk 2 hours about nothing, and then we yell at each other. We're very good at yelling at each other.
Then you learn each other's voices, and next thing you know, you're picking on them at the volleyball games. I'm afraid to ask what you guys say about me.
No, I always compliment you. I do. You're
That's off the block, and Eastwood on top again. As coach into the game again.
You came into this as a cameraman, and look where you're at now, sitting next to me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you.
So I came into this, I was just a photographer at a wedding.
That's right.
And I threw an idea at you that never went anywhere.
Oh, the beard thing.
Yes, and
that
is going to be a point for Genoa, they say, as it was deflected out.
No, they're giving it to Eastwood.
Or
no, 9-9. It was, but...
Yeah, head judge says deflected. And he is not changing his mind this time. But yeah, met at a wedding, and you brought me on for a boxing match. And it's
got some of them coming up.
Yeah. All history from there. I think it started last year at these volleyball games here, right here in Eastwood, I think. I just decided to pick up the mic and say the score. It was it. I just said, hey, it was 10-9. And that was it. That was for the JV games, just because we were streaming live.
You would do all the JV basketball games, which you're probably going to do this year. We'll see where we're at.
Uh-oh. We'll see how quickly we get set up. I know that would be, I know last year there were a lot of happy parents be able to see their JV kids out there, and you can check to see how many people were watching. And some of those JV games, especially ones that went into overtime, we had lots of people. And we have some good games on the JV matches. Just because they're not varsity does not mean that they do not bring an entertaining game.
Well, we'll be following Eastwood. We'll be following Genoa. We'll be following Rossford. And I'm sure we haven't even started putting schedule together. I think what we need to do is have you guys come on over one day. I'll throw some steaks on, and we'll sit down and shoot the poop about it, and figure out what we want to do.
Good work by Genoa saving that. But Eastwood, that's out. Perseverance pays off as Genoa got that point. They're leading by 2, 12-10 in the second set. Everything has turned around as it looked like they were sluggish, not awake, like me at 6 o'clock in the morning taking care of my kid when I'm trying to get back to work. Now they've got their morning coffee in them.
Genoa's catching them now.
That's off the block.
That should have been out.
It was off the block. They had to do it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. Far side over the block. Touched over, and
nice.
this time Genoa couldn't get to it. Good volley that time.
I think both teams have loosened up a little bit here, and Eastwood still is covering the mid-range shots better than Genoa is, and being able to counter a lot better. So, but kudos out. I mean, Genoa's playing real well right now.
Oh,
I say that.
And that's why we don't let him speak into the mic. Now, the one thing I was going to say is Genoa they're more aware of second hit dumps, and Eastwood's not capitalizing there and giving Genoa the opportunity to set up. The battle at the net still out just like that, but the ball was too close to the net, and they couldn't corral that to put it back up and get it over.
It's normally about the time when Eastwood will start utilizing those serves and moving around a little bit here. There you go.
Yep, now they're pulling away. They're now ahead by 2, 14-12 in the second set.
Special thanks from IBEW Local 8, Roy Gusweiler and the gang for helping us out each and every week, the electrical contractors. UA50, by the way, Friday night they have their open house, or Friday all day, 10 to 2:30, over on Capel Boulevard. And I'll tell you what, if you need a good job, boy, that is definitely the place you want to go. They have so many things they can set you up with.
But they will not set you up with your future husband or wife.
I never know.
Not intentionally, at least.
Bob Lynn, there's some wonderful young ladies that are getting in the pipe fitting program and learning HVAC. And, there's just, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 jobs that nobody's doing. That was in. That was a beautiful serve.
It looked like it was going out, but it did drop just at the end. And Eastwood is on a tear now, 17-12, as they've woken back up. Genoa had their coffee, but Eastwood ended up taking an energy drink there.
Maybe that's what I need today. That's out.
I don't know. You told me that you haven't slept in 2 days. I don't think energy drink is exactly what you need.
Honest to God, it's not that I didn't sleep. It's just, when you sleep on the couch, you wake up 72 times a night, and the cats are screaming, the dogs are screaming. You just don't get a good night sleep, and that's where we're at.
Oh, watch out.
I think that was out.
I'm not sure. I was more worried about getting hit with the ball, and indeed, I think they agree with you.
Yeah, that was out. Thursday night, we'll be out at Lake High School as Lake will be taking on Eastwood. There we go. Sorry,
there you go.
Had a brain.
Woo!
Wow.
That's a quick turnaround. Yeah, we're going to be at Lake, so that means I'll actually get home before 10 o'clock at night. Actually see my baby awake.
I love doing games at Lake. Dave Schaefer does a wonderful job. Jeff Hill here at Eastwood, the best internet ever. Works. Where are they going with this one?
Looks like it
19,
was out.
Yep. We've just made so many friends in the Northern Buckeye Conference, and I thought about, maybe we should do some more games a little closer with Toledo and things, and we may.
Woo!
But I'll tell you what, Northern Buckeye Conference has been very good to us.
That was interesting. That ball ended up in the rafters and kind of stayed there and stuck and headed back towards the court. I thought they were going to be able to play on that ball, but that looks long. They played it anyways. Tap and blocked to the net, but it's going to end up going on the Genoa side. And Eastwood up 20-15 in the second set.
I'm meeting tomorrow at 10:30 with, I'm going to the Maritime Museum where the Maritime High School is at, the charter school, and meeting with Dennis Belkoffer and them, and going to get to talk to some of the kids. I'm really excited about that. And
what are you going to talk with them about?
I think we're going to talk a little bit about entrepreneur and being able to do, make some great choices in life.
ever have a chance to get on a basketball court, do not defend a woman. You'll fall on the ground.
We got a timeout right now. Folks, 21-15, set number 2 here. Eastwood on top of Genoa. We'll be right back. At Genoa Custom Interiors, we provide quality service at competitive prices. We offer a variety of flooring and interior design options customized to fit your needs. From carpets to hardwood, no matter what type of flooring you desire, we have what you want. Our designers will show you how to set up furniture, flooring, window treatments. Contact us today for a free estimate for any of our interior design, installation, and services. Genoa Custom Interiors. Take it, Josh.
I'll take it. 21-15. Eastwood on top as they get set to serve is Caulfield. Watch this serve. Oh, yeah, nice one as they
See, they're standing around again.
Yeah, they bumped into each other. That was a hit off of the hole. I think they call it a marker in volleyball. Another good serve is a little trouble with it, as they're going to have to hit this from back court.
They've been having trouble in the back court.
Uh-oh, is that a net violation maybe? Yes, it was. It was Eastwood creating the infraction, and Genoa says we'll take a free point.
Now they got to get some serves to make some stuff happen here.
Yep. Block, nice. Very nice. Here we go again. This time goes a little softer, and there was an out of bounds. Must have hit the marker. Genoa putting something together here as they're only trailing by 5. Good serve there. Oh, quick set. Opportunity on the far side, through the block and in.
What?
Well, someone woke up on the right side of the net.
I got that.
I
did. I get that. I did.
Took him a while, but he got there.
When the glands in the neck are sore, you find it very hard to talk, and that's kind of where we're at tonight.
Oh, nice block. Still alive, though. Touched over. This time still up in the air. Punched the back. Genoa going to set up here, and that's blocked and out of bounds. Another point for Genoa, and just like that, trailing only by 3.
Amazing how things can change depending on where the serves are.
Wow. Werner keeps finding ways to keep it. Oh, and there we go. I shouldn't have said a thing.
You were almost trying to be quiet.
I know, but apparently when they have a mic and a lot of silence, I just can't help but talk.
I'm with you.
Nice serve as that just dropped out, and it's going to be out of bounds. And now we have set point. As we have a timeout, as Genoa's going to call this one. 24-19, Eastwood on top. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa, has been serving the area with quality jewelry and gifts for over 19 years. Specializing in gold and silver repairs, Frank Moes has been a goldsmith for over 30 years. Our selection of Pulsar watches, precious moments figurines, reflections beads, Seraphim classics, and quality stellar rings, all at a price you can afford. Genoa Jewelers also buys gold and silver and has the perfect gift for that someone special. Stop out today at Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa.
We are back here at Eastwood as Genoa had to call a timeout as it is set point for Eastwood. Good serve, and can they get it back up? Yes, they can, and over. But it's going to set Eastwood up as they go back setting off the block. Still
beautiful.
Alive on the Eastwood side. Dumped over, go to the back, and deflected off of Tavern, and they couldn't save that. 25-19. Eastwood up 2-0 here in the second set. Going into the third set. We'll be right back here once again on the Toledo Sports Network.
Genoa Bank helped finance my great-grandfather's farm equipment.
Genoa Bank helped my grandfather with a small business loan.
My parents' home loan was from Genoa Bank.
And I manage my free checking account online with Genoa Bank.
Since 1902, Genoa Bank has helped generations of families. Many things have changed over the years, but our commitment to our customers has not. We care about their needs and the good of our community. At Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally. Stop by any of our 8 locations today.
Struggling with the big box stores? Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Graymont in Genoa, producers of Doclamide lime and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Graymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.graymont.com.
It's allowed.
It was cool.
And we're back. Sorry, we were commenting on that commercial you just saw with the explosion. And Mike was there that day when he was filming.
Goal line down in Genoa. Yeah, that quarry, they blow up. It's pretty cool.
Big sirens beforehand too.
Oh yeah. I had cameras set up like in 5 different spots. It was pretty cool.
And speaking of sirens, the alarm should be going off in Genoa's head as they are trailing 2-0 in this best of 5 series. Eastwood just rolling through them. Genoa put up a fight in that second set, though. So they were leading by a couple of points at one point. As Genoa starting this off as that just gets over the net. And touch back over. Battle.
Playing touch ball now.
Yep. Feeling each other out before they go boom. Another touch over. Far side. Here comes some of the fireworks. Here we go. Touched at the net again, and that's going to be a point for Eastwood.
First points of this contest here for set number 3. IBEW UA50 TAS Electronics, of course, and Genoa Bank. Our main sponsors making all this happen. Sure could use some more main sponsors. Oh, nice. Getting that back over.
No, just touching that. That's coming right at us as, oh! Getting a little close was number 5. Ramlow. The other Ramlow. I was confused because I know one of them was the Libera. Back set in, having to chase it down, just touched it over. Genoa happily accepts that.
And Libera can basically go anywhere, right?
Well, no. Can't go on the other side of the net. That could not be handled up at the net after a good dig. Stukalski, I'm sorry, as Travern couldn't get back under it. Another substitution. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's 2 Ramlows, and sometimes I gotta second guess myself. 2-1 Eastwood on top in this third set. A good serve. Other than right, far side gets the block. Oh, as that goes off the marker, and another point for Eastwood.
Good stuff so far tonight. Jay Williams doing a fantastic job on camera tonight. I normally don't say that about him because, you know, it goes to his head, and then we hear about it for a month.
That's going to travel a little long.
But he's doing a very good job tonight. Jay and I have been friends for 62 million years.
Oh, yeah?
That's a great thing. I have some of the best friends in the world. You guys are just awesome. And we all just we're just lucky enough to have the opportunity, and one of these days it'll make money, you know. But I just get so cool when you're doing play-by-play now, and parents are loving it.
Well, I think you love the fact that I set up everything now, too. I remember when I first started, I just wrapped cords and gave them back to you and said, you figure out what to do with them.
Well, there is going to come a day, you know, hopefully.
Good kill.
They're just smoking on those.
Can spawn. Getting ready to serve. Jump serve there.
Yep.
Up with the net.
Whoa.
Oh, there goes the boom. Wow. Good job by Ray here on senior night.
Ray.
Ray. It's cry. No, can't say that.
She's serving really well. Oh, hello.
Eastwood sleeping that time.
Welcome to the jungle.
Wow. Got another good set for you here. Far side, blocked again, and it's going to get that to fall. We got a tie game. 5s around. Jay going to be doing camera over there at Genoa?
Genoa.
Or is it at Rossford?
Oh, the football game?
Football game.
We'll have Rich Stewart and Lucas downstairs. And that's probably going to be it.
All right.
And then you get to change diapers that night.
Yeah, I probably ended up tuning in, watching the black screen, but listening to you guys.
No, it ain't blank. It's scoreboard. But it's still, it's a high-definition scoreboard.
There you go.
And my buddy Jeff Norwalk, who used to work with us back years ago with Rick Waldron, who just passed away a few weeks ago. Jeff's going to do the game with Pat Eakin. Or I'm sorry, with Norm Weimer. And it should be a pretty good game. I just heard today that Schiffert, who's a quarterback for Rossford, is now out.
What?
And they lost, I think they lost Abernathy, too.
Yeah. I think I remember that play. Yeah, that was an interesting game. Now, so who's going to be the starting QB this week?
They got a freshman coming in.
I bet he's just
I'm thinking
chomping
Morrison.
at the bit.
I'm thinking Morrison, you know.
Right. Well, it should be an interesting game. Genoa is ranked number 1 in the state.
Yep.
And frankly, you know what? When you get a third stringer in there, if you think about Ohio State, they won a national championship with a third stringer. So
I agree.
Anything could happen. Wow.
Nice. Oh, out.
Yeah, it looked like it went off the top of the net, and just because of that, it wasn't clean. It ended up rolling a little bit and outside that out-of-bounds line. 8-5 Eastwood on top as we're finally back to action here with us. Oh, another mistake.
I messed the score up there for a little while, folks, so don't yell at me. I'm sure somebody will yell at me. Hey, you got the score wrong. It was 8-5. You had it 5-8.
That'll be Dave, who's probably tuning in right now.
Yeah. That's the perfect serve right there.
Yeah, but they were ready for it. Oh, wow. Still alive and over. Wow. Great work. Oh! That net came into play at least 5 times on that serve. Wow. That was an amazing job by Eastwood to actually keep that ball alive.
Exactly.
And then somehow that net just came into play. And well, they weren't happy about it. So, of course, Hudalik says, I'll take care of things. A substitution. As Ramlo will set the serve.
No, they start sectional play next week. So,
do we have any idea what we
well,
have in store?
It came out. It was in the paper today in the Blade. So, I just had to figure out where we're going to be.
11-6, Eastwood on top. So this is looking like the Eastwood of set number 1.
Yes, it is. Nice
good serve. Wow. Opportunity at the net. That was off her back leg, so.
Yeah, the timing wasn't right on that one.
But they have another opportunity to set up. They're going far side this time. Off the block and another point for Eastwood. As the ball comes rolling, and I still can't get myself into a game.
We're just dying.
Yes. Mid-range serve. That goes backcourt, but a little too long. Eastwood's just tacking them on and tacking them on. 13-6. And an ace. Just hit me, Mike.
What hit you?
It's probably the last time that Alyssa will be here at Eastwood. Alyssa is my car. My Camaro. Looking to get in the truck just because of the baby. Needs something that she can actually get into.
I just can't fathom how much money you're going to lose on that car, though.
None. Actually, I have equity into it. I got a really good deal on it last year.
All right.
And so...
you selling it outright, or?
I'm selling it. It's going to be paid off, and I'm getting $4,000 in equity.
So you're trading it in, then?
Yes, trading that in. But it's not finalized. I could always back out. That's the best thing about the position I'm in is I can back out. I'll still have my 2 cars and be able to be fine. But it looks like the payments are going to be right about the same price for the truck. So I just get to take 1 car off the insurance, so I save money there.
Oh!
That's
off
legal,
the
too,
shoulder.
yeah.
Wow, what a great...
Oh, wow!
What a great volley. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, when this one's over.
You don't want to go anywhere. Told you.
Wow.
That's how you finish it off.
Wow.
Just when you thought you had time to walk away. Don't blink.
I was going to go have a cup of coffee. I haven't
you
had
weren't.
one all day.
You got a Diet Pepsi right in front of you.
I know. And water.
And apparently a lump in their throat. Trying to stay as far away from him as possible. Had to touch that back over. It's a little wider than they wanted. That gets all over the ceiling, and opportunity for Eastwood. This time's a little better. Touched over. Ooh, short set.
Oh, nice crossover.
Good dig. That one's off the top of that. Still alive. Oh, couldn't dive this time. And Genoa gets the point.
Yeah, Genoa needed that one big time.
Absolutely.
They're down 2 sets already here. At this point, anything can help, right?
Why don't you jump in there? You got some height at the net.
Even that wouldn't help. I jumped once, and they need a defibrillator. Oh, no, I have one in my chest, so I don't have to worry about it.
See, so you're good. Oh, blocked nice. Put that back in.
It's gotta go over.
Play. Yep, that's over. A little struggle there, but
nice. I just love that cross court.
Yeah. Opportunity set up for Genoa as they go backcourt. Picked up. Off the top of the net. Still going. Good volley again as they just touch that back over. Eastwood. She got the kill again. That was Hoodaluk finishing it off. Good serve. Bumped over on 2 that time. Touchback by Eastwood. Nice dive. Is still down, still working from there. Was it worth it? Still up. Eastwood coming back, blocked, and they're going to finish it off 17-7. Rambo with the serve. As Genoa does get it across, but it's going to be out of bounds. And we have our first time out of this third set as Genoa takes it. They're trailing 18-7. They better work some kinks out. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
Back live at Eastwood. As they are dominating right now over the Genoa Comets. 18-7. Touched over
and found it again.
Yep. She got the magic touch.
That's Sasha Roberts. Like you said, that's a name we've been saying a lot tonight.
Serve. Good one, too. Wow, that's some movement. Far side over the block.
Oh,
and
she should have
go
got
back.
that.
6 points away from taking this one. Genoa is a little bit on their heels, but anything can happen. Float serve. Touched and ready for that was Eastwood as they're going short side, and
that was left too, left-handed.
Oh yeah, that gets over and out. Genoa's probably just feeling defeated right now. They had an okay season. The standings don't show it. It doesn't show all the hard work they put into it because these girls really do work hard each and every time they get out there on the court.
That was a JMO ace.
That sure was. It's just little things that you can go back, you can work on them during the week during practice. And next year, again, you said we're going to be bringing back a lot of these same names, and they'll have had some time working together. And I would expect Genoa to come out next year with a strong, strong front.
Well, what's going to happen is, you have to get these girls in the leagues that play all year round, and you have to do that because that's what Lake's doing. There's the serve.
Yep. One that you cannot practice. 23-8.
This has been our biggest season for volleyball yet. We wound up doing a 20 game, and very, very happy that we were able to do that, and 20 football games. So we did 40 games in 10 weeks.
Wow. That's a good thing for us.
Yeah, and we're going to do about 60, maybe 70 basketball games, boys and girls.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, definitely looking forward to basketball season. That way we get inside.
Yeah, we got a lot of great people going to be coming on doing color. You'll be doing some color. You'll be doing some camera. It's going to be a great year. We're going to be doing at least 3 games a week, at least. So we'll see where we're at. Once again, we need to have sponsors. You know,
Yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Touchback over. A good volley here. Short side off the top of the net.
Off the top of the face.
That's still alive. Oh, that's coming down quick. And at the net,
Got
it's
it
over.
over.
Still going. That one's blocked. Still up. And I think if she would have got that, it would have been a lift. So 24-10. As we have a substitution for Eastwood. This could be the last serve that you will see inside the stadium for the regular season. Good serve. That's off the block.
Oh.
And Genoa getting the point and says, nope, we've got another serve in this
work
one.
to do here.
But that was the last serve for Eastwood. And fortunately, the last one for Rockford, right into the net. And that is how this one ends. 3 straight sets. Eastwood drops the Comets of Genoa. Pretty much what we expected. Eastwood was going to come out. They've been strong all year long. Second game, though, Genoa just showed their true heart. They came out and were leading it at a time, but just time will tell, and Eastwood ends up taking the majority of this evening.
It's just been a wonderful year, and we're getting ready. Thursday night we've got Lake at Eastwood at Lake, and then we'll get into our sectional coverage the weekend after that. Thank you once again, Josh, Jay Williams, for doing our camera tonight. Tuesday night, our final tonight. Eastwood sweeps this one, 3 games to Zippo, right here on the Toledo Sports Network. Folks, take care. We'll see you soon.
Good night.